It's time to talk Pittsburgh with Heather Abraham.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for Talk Pittsburgh. I'm Heather Abraham. We hope all of you have been having a great Friday. The weather's certainly helping, and we have an awesome show to end your work week. So let's talk Pittsburgh. An Army veteran is back in Pittsburgh this time, running the marathon with the surgeon who amputated his leg. And it's all to honor his comrades who didn't make it home. He shares his inspiring message for others. And the organization that's been making miracles happen for 4 decades. Today, we are celebrating the 40th anniversary of our local Make-A-Wish chapter.
Within 1 hour of my 13-year-old setting up her first social media account, she received 2 messages in her DMs from grown-ups saying that her profile pic looked cute and that she looks mature for her age. Oh, good grief. What is this world coming to? What'd you do? What'd you say to your kid? Oh, I immediately deleted her account and I said, we'll revisit going onto social media in a few years. Clearly, it's too early. A complete ban at 13 years old is not something I would recommend because you're losing valuable time to inform, educate, and use teachable moments.
That was a video from Kathleen Hema, sex education consultant helping parents have modern day sex talks. You can find her on TikTok and Instagram at @TheKathleenHema and more in-depth videos on her YouTube channel. In the video, she discourages against a complete social media ban for children. That's actually something, though, that 4 U.S. senators are now trying to do in Congress for kids under the age of 13. So today, our parent panel is tackling this topic. We know a lot of you at home are dealing with this, too. I'm joined by Muffy Mendoza and Bree Schmidt, and I want to introduce you to our newest parent voice, Greg Baer. Thank you all for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
And this is really something that we're all dealing with at home. When do you get the phones? When do you allow them to start using social media? And we're all approaching it from different angles. So I was hoping we could just go through. Muffy, what do you do with your children?
All of my kids have phones,
yeah.
But all of my kids are also over the age of 13.
Right.
And I didn't give my kids phones until they were 13, and I think that's why they're not really on social media. And I have seen the harmful effects of social media with my older children. I have a 21-year-old, and we didn't let him on social media until he got older. And when he went to college, he was like, the stuff kids are sharing on social media is wild.
Yeah. It's really something. And Bree, what about you?
Yeah, so my kids are 11, 9, and 7, and we are still holding out with my 11-year-old. And some days it's hard because, you know, that's how a lot of kids are socializing now. And just like they said in the segment, you know, we want to shield them from it, but at the same time, we don't want them to feel isolated and away from the social side of it. So right now, I'm kind of in that process of doing research and educating myself and trying to establish what those boundaries are going to be, because as a social media professional myself, I see those messages that can come in and know what could be there. And so right now, we're just in that process of what is best for my child and trying to educate myself as much as possible.
Greg, what about for you?
We're in the wrestling stage. So my older daughter is about to turn 12.
Yeah.
All goes well for her. She's going to get a phone later this month. And
so is she watching right now?
So we've asked her first, what do you think the rules should be? Because we want to come up with rules, and I've been spending time researching. But she came up with 3 rules. She said, first, I'll put the phone away by 8:30 every night.
Wow.
We have a wooden box in our kitchen. And I thought, well, that's a good start. 2, she said, no social media platforms except YouTube. So she's starting from a place saying, I don't think I'm ready for that.
Wow.
And her third rule was, I'm going to figure out how to take breaks. So I feel like she came up with 3 rules that are going to be the basis of a conversation to say, what do we do?
Yeah. You know what I think is really interesting too? Both of you are influencers. Greg, I know that you use social media too, and you guys use this as a platform to reach people and to help people, to provide information, connect us. So you find the good in that. And there are good nuggets, but we also know for our teens and kids, I mean, some kids at the age of 9 are already on, you know, some of these platforms.
Heather, we talk about all the time as adults, and especially as mothers, the content that we take in, it makes us feel a certain way. We can go and fall into that trap of comparison, even as adults who, quote unquote, know better. But so when I think about my child going on social media and starting to compare herself to what she sees and how she looks and what that's the piece for me that I want to really make sure that we think about, knowing how much that we talk about it impacting adults as well.
And so for Muffy, for you Your son is in college. That's when he first gets on social media. How did he handle that transition? Did you think it was more beneficial to wait?
I definitely think it was beneficial to wait. Number one, he knew when the things that he was seeing were abnormal. So that was a big part of it. Like, he knew to come to us and say, when we asked him about it, like, how are you socializing with your friends at college? And he said, well, you know, we use social media. They use social media to talk to each other.
Right.
They use social media to share information, and he is definitely more apt to recognize when something's not right because we delayed it.
You know what I think is, like, this WhatsApp? Like, people
Right.
use that to text it. I'm like, well, why wouldn't you just use the text? I don't understand. There's so much that I think that we all are learning as this goes along. And we don't even know all of the hidden dangers of it, right?
We don't, and these kids, especially at 12, 13, 14, they're developing their identities. And it's a beautiful big world, and it's a messy and dangerous world too. So that's why we need to have conversations, turn to resources like Common Sense Media, look at what the Surgeon General has put forth about social media mental health, and figure out what's right for us in our households.
I think about everything that we take in. You kind of mentioned this a little bit, Bree. We take in all of these videos, we see the filters, we know how to react, but it also consumes a lot of our thoughts and how we proceed through our day. Do you talk to your kids at the end of the day? What did you see on your phone today? Like, how do you help them process what they're seeing?
Yeah, I think, you know, with my daughter being 11, she's starting to have those big questions about the world. And so if I know that there's a big thing going on out there that kids are probably talking about, it's just about asking them, like, what are you hearing at school? How is this making you feel? And I think that, you know, that's one of the things I have to think about is, what did you see on social media today? That was going to be a new question that I'll have to ask when we get there. But I think Greg brings up a great point. It's really, as we talk about these things and we all have different approaches, it's really about knowing what's best for us, what's best for our child. And I love, like, getting the kids involved too, because even in my house, I have 3 kids who will probably, you know, have a different approach to social media. So it's really just about understanding what's best for your family and ignoring the pressure from the outside of what other parents are doing too.
Yeah.
And I'm also wondering if parents are really taking out the times to really immerse their themselves in their kids' worlds.
Right.
Like, are you following your kids on social media? Are you following some of their friends? Are you following the hashtags that they're following so that you
Right.
can actually know what's going on? So a part of it is just about being an active parent and making sure that that extends both offline and online too.
Yeah. And I think too, oh, sorry, go
I
ahead,
was going
Greg.
to say, Heather, it's also, we've been building an expectation coming to this moment.
Yeah.
Our kids are lucky. In schools, they have computers, they have iPads. The kids know that mom and dad can pick up those devices at any point and look and see, what have you been surfing? Who have you been texting with? And that expectation is going to be part of our expectation going forward as they get that device called a phone.
You know, I just think as parents, we just want to protect our kids. We want to see them grow healthy. We want to see them happy. And I think about the most random posts that I've created on Facebook or Instagram, and all of a sudden there are negative comments or mean, or, you know, and it's hard to process that even as an adult. I'm sure you guys have found that too, just posting on social media.
Yeah, and as a photographer, I've done senior pictures before, and I hear, you know, they'll say, oh, I wonder how many likes this one's gonna get.
Oh.
And so it's about the likes and then the comments, and they're looking for validation in the likes and comments instead of looking at the image and going, I feel great about how I look regardless. But we know, again, even as adults, how hard that can be as well.
It hurts as adults sometimes.
Yes.
It hurts,
Yes.
right? And we don't want to see them in that way and questioning who they are
Yes.
as a person.
Yes.
And we limit our social media intake as adults. We know that we have to do that. So
Right.
there must be limitations for children. Like, we know that their minds are not all the way developed and that they can't process information, you know, with objectivity. It's hard for them to process information without taking things personal and really seeing themselves in it. So we've got to limit things for them as an act of love through discipline.
I saw a headline the other day that Gen Z is picking up the flip phones, and I could not have been more
Right.
happy. No, I know,
Right.
I know it's trying to reach people online. That may not be the best news, but it was like, all right, we're moving in the right direction, perhaps. I don't know. Thank you both for all 3 of you for weighing in. This is amazing. I really appreciate all of the input. I know we didn't solve any problems here, but I think the discussion is part of this solution.
Figuring it out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Heather.
Thank you, Heather.
Thank you.